my name is Emily Marcus, and today I'll be talking about Canines for Warriors. According to the United States Department of Veteran Affairs, about 11 to 20 out of every 100 veterans who've served in Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom are diagnosed with PTSD. And 1 of 4 women and 1 in 100 men have experienced military sexual trauma. 18,282 veterans have had a traumatic brain injury just in 2016, according to the Defense and Veterans Brain Injury Center. According to the ASPCA, 1.5 million shelter animals are euthanized each year. I've listed several unsettling facts, and while these might seem unrelated, their solution might be more closely tied together than you think. According to the United States Department of Veteran Affairs, PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, is a mental health problem that some people develop after experiencing or witnessing a life-threatening event like combat, a natural disaster, a car accident, or sexual assault. So while anyone can have PTSD, it's very prevalent in soldiers who've had combat experience. Military sexual trauma, or MST, is, according to the United States Department of Veteran Affairs, an experience of sexual or repeated threatening sexual harassment that a veteran experienced during his or her military career. To be more specific, MST occurs when a service member is coerced into a sexual act or is forced into a sexual act against his or her will. Brain injuries are also a huge problem in military servicemen today because these injuries often cannot be recovered from. So the people affected by these injuries need constant care for the rest of their life. These injuries can range from mild injuries such as concussions to penetrating brain injuries where the brain is penetrated to the dura mater. According to the ASPCA, 6.5 million cats and dogs are enter shelters every year. Out of these 6.5 million animals, 1.5 million of those are euthanized every year. While these problems may seem unrelated, Canines for Warriors can offer a solution to these problems. Canines for Warriors is an organization that takes shelter dogs and trains them as service dogs for veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, military sexual trauma, and traumatic brain injuries. As of November 2017, Canines for Warriors has rescued 815 dogs from shelters and has paired 378 veterans with animals. The goal of Canines for Warriors is to help these veterans acclimate to civilian life after dealing with the effects of their time in the military. The Smithsonian has written an article about the effects dogs have on veterans with PTSD. In this article, they note that interacting with these dogs have helped the veterans overcome emotional numbness, regain communication skills, and help veterans overcome hypervigilance because these dogs give them a sense of security. Some research even suggests that interacting with these dogs increase the levels of oxytocin. The Canines for Warriors website is filled with testimonies from veterans that have received their dogs and have had successful rehabilitations. A veteran named Karen, who had assistance from the program, has said that her dog George was a rescue, and she says, "George was a rescue, and I am so thankful that they saved his life. In turn, he has saved my life." James had a touching story as well. He said, "I had attempted suicide a few months prior, and troops recommended I call Sherry and get a service dog. My dog Bernie has given me the security to leave my comfort zone. Going through the program has given me peace of mind, and Bernie helps to mitigate my PTSD and operational stress." Luana says, "The program will challenge you to live again after the horrible experience of war, sexual abuse, fear, and doubts. If you want to live, give to Canines for Warriors. They help warriors take control of what seems lost. These are just a few of the incredible stories on the Canines for Warriors website. This amazing organization helps not only the men and women who have given their service for our country, but the animals as well. Canine for Warriors does more than give a dog to a veteran. They also give these brave men and women their lives back. Canines for Warriors is an amazing organization that helps battle the demons of war. But they cannot do this by themselves. They need you to aid them in their efforts to help the brave men and women who have sacrificed themselves for our country. They help them regain the peace of mind they deserve. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I hope you've learned something today, and I hope that you'll keep Canine for Warriors and the people, both furry and not, that they help in your heart. Thank you.